Hello Neanderthals and welcome back to the Cro-Magnon Cave. Today we are checking out Peglin on the channel, a Peggle roguelike that crosses a lot of elements of common roguelikes you see with relics and elite fights, bosses. We have ascension levels called Cruciball, and so to start on the default character we have Peglin Tuition. Battle rewards and chests contain an additional option to choose from, and then we also get a free relic at the start. This time is an apple a day, increasing your max HP by 15. Let's add that on into our relic pool and get started. We have the mole boss here, an elite, probably treasure elite on the left side here is what we're going to go for to begin. Let's get some gold started in this first battle. So these pegs that have a little yellow circle are where you get the gold. You can select the enemy you're targeting, but right now we don't have any orbs that are going to allow me to hit anything but the front enemy regardless, so that's not too important. We're going to turn up the speed here so it runs a little faster, but this map's pretty easy. You just wait until they all come out and then you blow up these bombs and that finishes it off. Now we're going to actually take out the first one here anyways, but now that they are all out, we can just blow up 2 bombs and that will be the end of the fight. Now, we did get unlucky in a way. We got some extra gold out of it, but we did not finish the fight as fast as I would have liked to. Now, you don't want to rush through your first fights. You want to get some gold while it's early so you can actually upgrade your orbs and your build. And there's lots of ways to win, many different strategies, but this character is the most well-rounded character overall. It has access to most things in the game, I believe, but let's read some orbs. We have the choices here of Cauldron Bubble, applies 1 spinfection on hit. On crit, apply an additional 1 spinfection. Attacks all enemies. Spear, attacks pierce 1 enemy. Rub Orb, level 1, bouncy. And then Splat Orb, applies rubber slime to every 5 pegs hit. Rubber slime makes durable and extra bouncy. We're just gonna continue, save up our gold, and possibly hit a shop later for some extra relics. Perhaps some removal for our Pebballs so we're not stuck with those basic balls in our deck here. Basic orbs, I should say. They're not balls. That is enough to take out all the enemies on screen and then deal a good deal of damage there. So we got some Spintel points, and that's going to allow us to learn about the monsters, get some more information on what they are, what they're called. I mean, these are green slimes. I can tell you that for sure. Whenever you reload and run out of orbs, you give them an extra turn. And whenever you right click or click this trash can, you get to discard an orb. You can either lose that with certain relics or gain extra of the discards with certain relics. I really like all the different variables that you can alter in these types of roguelikes. They just really leave a lot to your imagination on what builds you can do. That's always the best, having the most unique combinations and runs and enemy types to really keep the game fresh. Spintress payment gains +1/+2 for every 28 gold held. This might be pretty good. Cersei, multi-ball 1. When this orb leaves the pegboard, gain 1 bulwark. Potion Bolt, level 1, multi-ball 1. The created multi-balls are random slime applying orbs that match this orb's level, deal no damage, can only be used once per battle. Mem Orb, level 1, deals +0.34 damage bonus for each peg activated by any orb this battle, can target any enemy. Let's go with the Spintress payment, I think that's a good idea. And I think we should upgrade it. We should wait till it's cheaper to upgrade, but we'll get that maxed out, and then we'll have a pretty good savings orb. Gonna deal most of our damage early game, most likely, and really get us through some battles here. A dark orbalisk looms before you. It hums with tantalizing power, and you can feel its connection to the earth. Pray to receive its power plus orb. Force Pebball level 1 into the obelisk. Let's get rid of a Pebball here. You feel a sense of disappointment from the obelisk for not utilizing its true potential, but it does absorb the Pebball level 1. Let's go for the chest. Hopefully we will get it, and we do. We can either get enhanced gunpowder, Bombs activate nearby pegs when detonated. This is pretty good, actually. This allows us to get extra relics once per floor from a chest if we blow up the right bomb. For the Eye of the Turtle, Orb and Relic battle rewards contain an additional option to choose from. Ooh. Orb and Relic battle rewards contain an additional option to choose from. That could be good for finding orbs early on and getting extra relics, but I think enhanced gunpowder to get extra relics here, possibly. Not this time, but chance is always a good thing. You catch a glimpse of the ethereal Peglin. It appears to be some kind of echo of its former self, or of yourself? Approach the echo, upgrade an orb. Interest payment upgrades for free. Let's go. The echo imbues you with its power, remaining power before fading away. Slide right through to this elite fight. It is 2 large treants. Gain some gold. Hopefully for our Spintress payment. Ooh. Nice spin out, got some gold. Up to 80 coins. Nice crit, big bombs. First guy is doing pretty bad. He is right up on top of us here. Hopefully we can get a refresh. Ooh, not yet. Smacked us in the head. 370 damage, but we should have did a lot more with our Spintress payment. That's our best orb, and we just kind of like threw it down the trash. Okay, at least he steps in front, so he'll take the damage now. Okay, we got the crit and the refresh. Lots of damage. Ooh, just short of finishing, but that's okay. We can finish the enemy now. Perfect. We're up to 106 gold coins. Got Potion Bolt, Chemiball Hazard applies poison slime to every 7 pegs hit. Targeted enemies take 10 damage for each poison slime on the board after enemy movement. Acceptable. Every 2 crit triggers, apply 1 Exploitable. Exploitable X causes enemies to take X times 10% extra damage from critical hits. Target any enemy. Spinfectious Sting level 1. Applies 1 Spinfection on hit. On crit, apply an additional 2 Spinfection. Let's just save up our money for our Spintress payment. Heavy Shaft Potion of activated crits also refresh the board. Activated refreshes also trigger a crit. Light Shaft Potion. Let's do the Light Shaft Potion. Get extra crits this way. A little bit of gold. We can go left to get our elite fight. You reach a clearing with a strange amount of crows circling above. You don't think much of it until they start to drop Pebballs on you. Use your satchel to catch the Pebballs. Distract the crows, remove random orb. Run! Minus 9 HP. That's fine. You sprint through the clearing. As the stones rain down on you, you take a few knocks, but at least you don't have to lug around any extra Pebballs. Whoa, this is really funny. The crows are dropping Pebballs. I like the way that looks with the pegs falling. Decoy Orb. Enemies don't get their extra turns for your first reload. Round Guard. You're immune to attack while reloading. Let's do the no extra turn on the first reload. Oh, we didn't get it there either. That's unfortunate. It was very close to giving it to us. Just needed to hit one more bomb and we would have triggered all of them. 168 damage on our first swing here. Takes out 1 slime. That's pretty good. Gonna try and take out this left side here, it seems. Get almost enough to take out these first slime here. It'd be nice if we could penetrate the middle to get a bomb. But it didn't seem to want to let us to do that until we killed the enemy we were interested in bombing. So, well, it would have been nice to bomb the other enemies. At least we get a free reload here. Don't need to waste an extra turn on it. Getting pretty high on the coin numbers. Yeah, that's 1 bomb. Didn't really do much though. You can see Alright, just the elite left. Ooh, pretty big damage just coming from a Peggle. He is going to get 2 turns here. Ouch. Free crit with the refresh, and that is the elite fight over. Venture's Payment really coming in clutch here. Grab Ball Lightning. Zaps up to 2 additional pegs every hit. Can target any enemy on crit. Attack all enemies in targeted column. It's pretty decent, but I just like the fact that it hits multiple pegs, and that helps us get bombs and other things to help with our synergy here. Extra gold, so to speak. 2 extra refreshes, meaning 2 more crits, or Criticris, which is damage to all enemies when you hit crits, and it's 2 times your orb's crit damage times number of crits hit. Let's do the peg bag. Kind of goes with the synergy, and hopefully we'll get another chance at Criticris here soon. You don't have Spinvestment, so we're gonna go for question marks and then 2 battles. I think that's the best route here. I mean, we could just question mark the whole way down. So much of the forest is turned against you, but one particular tree is in the clearing feels like the last vestige of goodwill. You see an opportunity to take care of the tree and be taken care of in turn. Tend to the leaves, tend to the roots. Tend to the roots. Extra max HP with the apple. 122. With your help, the tree's roots stretch out to cover new ground. You feel a deep sense of peace that persists after you leave the clearing. Okay, let's see if we can actually get the enemy fight. We do. Who's to say these weren't enemy fights? Ooh, 200 damage here. Take the higher damage orb. I think that's the best bet here, but shooting it down the side. Let's do the ball lightning. Wasn't enough to kill. It's very unfortunate. We do have to hit some bombs now to do it. See if the Spinter's Payment can come through. Yikes, that can't even do it. This guy doesn't even take all the damage. He lets it pierce as well. That is really nice that it's not impeding the fight at all, but you kind of like the idea of being able to wipe him out, so I'd be fine with him being a little more involved here. Gonna give us the bomb. No, don't run, mister. I want your bombs, your gold. You're dancing right around the bombs. That was a horrible display trying to fight that guy. Awful, just awful. At least we got a bomb to finish the fight and didn't need to chew through the logs. Some Spintel for those flowers. Best foot forward, level 1. The first peg hit is upgraded plus 10. Can target any enemy. Ballad, gain 1 finesse after attacking. Dagorb, weak, regular damage, massive crit damage. Splat Orb applies rubber slime to every 5th peg hit. Rubber slime makes durable and extra bouncy. Let's just upgrade the ball lightning so we can actually hit more stuff around it. Get more value out of it. Because we would definitely be at 200 gold by now if not for the ball lightning being level 1. Should have upgraded it sooner. Just hits more pegs, gets more gold. Just better every time you level it up. Okay, that blue slime is definitely down. So is the red one behind him. Tickle that red slime just a little bit. There we go. That's some real damage with the Dag Orb. Ball lightning definitely coming through. And Spinter's Payment to finish it out. Big damage, 750. Pretty good this early on. Shock Orbsorber gains +1/+1 for each bomb detonated this battle. Orbsium, dense, activate at each peg 2 times, can target any enemy. Splat Orb applies rubber slime to every 5 pegs hit. Rubber slime makes pegs durable and extra bouncy. Peggle, no special effects. Let's just upgrade the ball lightning. Shock Orbsorber might be good if we had a different build, but I'm not too interested in cluttering the deck currently. my orb deck. All right, down to the mole boss. I've got a protection tree that has a lot of HP. Let's see if we can take it out. Looks unlikely anytime soon. We are gonna take all of his money though. I wait Orbery right here. Ooh, nice damage. Want to see some better damage? Some real damage? Oh man, the mole is down already. We're at 235 coins. That's kind of insane. Elector Magnet. Strong attraction to refresh and crit. Weak attraction to pegs and bombs. Affects is full strength for 3 seconds and decreases over the next 6 seconds. Balm applies healing slime to every 10 pegs hit. Healing slime heals 1 when activated. Can only be used once per battle. Potion Ball, multi-ball. The created multi-balls are random slime applying orbs that match the orb's level. Deals no damage and can only be used once per battle. Susceptible, every 2 crits apply or trigger applied 1 exploitable and target any enemy. Let's try the Potion Ball. I haven't actually tried that one out. Let's upgrade it once. All orbs gain morbid, but boards contain half as many refreshes rounded down. Defresh Potion. That's kind of funny. Heavy Hand. Every shot activates pegs an additional time, but becomes dense. Cursed Mask. Orbs gain +2/+4 while you have any negative status effect. You start each battle with Cone Fusion 4. And then the Unpretentious Pendant. All orbs gain +2/+0, but boards contain 1 less crit. Let's go with the Unpretentious Pendant. I mean, we do have refreshes also trigger crit, but I think it's fine. I think it's a decent thing to have just in case we don't hit a crit. It gives us a lot more damage. But see, a pet ball can go either way now. It's not as big of a deal. The Spincher's Payment, it's still way better to hit a crit, so it's fine to hit a refresh. It's a night down already. Let's shoot the Potion Ball. Sliming it up. Getting all the coins and sliming it up in here. We will get our Peggle rolling. It's 80 damage, not too bad. Could definitely have been better. Oh, come on, Ball Lightning. Shot right through the bottom. We're gonna try to aim for this crit in the second row here. Bam, right there. We can get 200, right? 140's good enough, I guess. Spincher's Payment's really what we were looking for here. It's so unfortunate it's gonna hit a guy who it's gonna be wasted on. How about the Ball Lightning? You gonna finish it off? Fell right through the middle. Jeez. I have faith in this Peggle. I definitely shouldn't have had faith in this Peggle. He's at 2 health. At least we do finish him here. Had some healing slime. That's good. At least we're full health now. All orb nothing. Weak regular damage and cannot be modified. Massive crit damage. Effects that apply +X+Y instead of apply +0 divided by, or I guess crit damage is +3X+Y. Ooh, so Unpretentious Pendant is even better. Let's get that maxed out. And which way do we want to go? We can get an elite or a chest, or we can get a chest and an elite. Chest and an elite sounds better to me. Let's shoot this Potion Ball, get some slime going first, since we can refresh so much. I guess we get some bombs going too. Perfect. We'll shoot the back guy with the Ball Lightning, and we do get some bombs, so front 2 guys are also going to get taken out. Exactly what we wanted. Spintress payment goes crazy. We do only take out his shield, but that's okay. Don't need to do much more. Ooh, a bomb plus 80. This guy's going to be pretty low. Hopefully we get this last bomb. Think I can guarantee it? Yeah, right here. Perfect shot. We bounced it right off the sidewall to hit the bomb. Nice. Last guy, 100 health. He's pretty far away. Should be nothing to worry about. Looks like I'm trying to take him out with nothing but a default dag orb. There we go. Oh, we got some real damage going. I think the dag orb did more. To be honest, got more lucky than with the bounces. Pebble, susceptible. Bully ball gains +1/+1 for each time you've taken self damage this battle. Deals 2 self damage when fired. Self damage increases by 4 this battle. Yikes, a lot of self damage, but that's okay. And then a dag orb. Let's upgrade the potion ball. Multi-ball 3. This thing's gonna be splitting up like crazy. From our chest, we either get grubby gloves, attacks applies to infection 1 to enemies, or ambiguous amulet. Wall bounces contribute to damage. We'll do the wall bounces, I think. I really want the elite. I don't want to risk it here. Let's risk it on the chest later on. I won't be too worried where we go. Nice. A little bit of damage. Got a lot of pegs hit. Got all the gold out of the map already almost. That's what I like about ball lightning is you get a lot of gold. Potion bolt. Peace. All kinds of slime pegs. You get the crit with all or nothing. Oh, jeez. Big damage, but we did take a little reflection. Nothing the Spintress payment can't fix, and some healing slime, I guess. Easy elite fight. We got some Spintel from the elite as well. Fortification. Apply shield peg to every 5 pegs hit. Gain 1 bulwark for each shield peg on the board after attacking. Orbsium. Dense. Activate each peg 2 times. Can target any enemy. Ballad. Gain 1 finesse after attacking. Inferno orb. Lighter than other orbs. Detonates bombs in 1 hit. Destroys shields in 1 hit. Deals 2 self damage when fired. We don't need anything there, I think. Vitamin C. Whenever a crit is triggered, gain 10 Belusion. Every 3 times a crit is triggered, gain 1 finesse. Orbs start with 5 pegs worth of damage. Safety net could be okay, but let's go for vitamin C. I think it's going to do us the best with whenever we trigger a crit, we gain 10 Belusion. We trigger a lot of crits with this build. We have a lot of refreshes that count as crits. Let's go for a crit with the ball lightning so we can take out the chandelier and the guy standing in front of us, hopefully. Wow, we were a little weak on it. That's okay. Teleported away. Oh yeah, Spintress payment's gonna definitely take out this guy. Same thing with all or nothing. So strong. Perfect. Okay, Dagorb takes out a guy as well. And then Potion Bolt's just gonna cover the map in potions. And by that I mean put down 2 slime and blow up the bombs. There we go, Dagorb. Finish off our little ninja knight. Sorcerer Knight? Warlock? I'm not sure. Spellblade? All or nothing hits. Let's go. Full fella's toast. Let's take out the chandeliers now, so the candelabras can't shoot fire at us. Nice dodge. Peglin is the goat of dodging. Reorganizer. Shuffle crits and refreshes every 6 pegs hit up to 10 times. When discarded, shuffle crits and refreshes. All or nothing again. Omega Orb. Downgrade each peg hit. -1 damage. Overflow. Causes excess damage to carry over to the next enemy. Nimball level 2. It's small. Add 1 finesse for every 2 crits triggered while orb is in flight. This one might be okay. I mean, there's nothing really we want to upgrade, so we're just going to keep going. Heal a little health. Go to the shop. Can buy some good stuff here. Okay, activated refreshes and crits contribute to damage 3 times. Let's get one of those. Bombs detonated while navigating provide 5 gold. Not too important. Fresh bandana. The board will contain 1 extra refresh. Let's get that. Peballs get better. For every 2 health lost, add 1 lightning slime to the board. Lightning slimed pegs are durable and zap nearby pegs when hit. I think that one's good. Get that. We'll remove a pebble and we will exit the store. We go to the left store so we can remove another pebble, maybe get a relic. Okay, we won't. We will just go to the treasure chest. Stand arrows. Attacks apply 4 darkness to enemies. Flaunty gauntlets. Gain 1 Belusion for every coin collected. Let's do Flaunty gauntlets. We're getting a lot of Belusion build here. It would have been so nice to actually blow up a chest here with our enhanced gunpowder. We are pretty low on money, but our Spintress payment is still a solid orb. All orb nothing, I think it got a lot better compared to Spintress payment. Potion Bolt is honestly what we want. It's going to take out a bunch of bombs. Wow, only 2 bombs. I stand corrected. I really expected it to do a lot more. There we go. All or nothing. 600 to a guy with 50 health. That's okay. Dagger's gonna take out the next one. We have a bunch of Belusion. We're not getting hit anytime soon. Let's do ball lightning. Get some more bombs, and I think that's gonna finish the fight off here. It does. Jack Orb Lantern, level 1. The first time this orb would fall off the pegboard, it instead returns to the top. Can target any enemy. Cruciball. Trigger a crit every 6 pegs hit, up to 10 times. When drawn, create a 1 temporary crit. Ball Lightning, level 2. Zaps up to 3 additional pegs every hit. Can target any enemy on crit. Attacks all enemies in targeted column. Or Highway Orbery, level 1, can be upgraded any number of times to add +1/+2. I think I'd rather hold on to my money to add +1/+2 personally. Nice. Free heal up. Almost max HP. Okay, we're going up against the wall with a hand. Whoever this guy is. Who are you? Why are you just a wall with a hand? Okay, our Spintress payment is doing big damage. That's 1,000 right there. And I think the ball lightning finishes it off here. It definitely does. Wow, that felt like a normal fight, not an elite fight. Don't really want to upgrade anything. Previously thrown bombs will now refresh as bombs, normal bombs. Every enemy starts with 3 exploitable. Whenever you reload, gain 2 ballants. Let's do Recombobulator. I think that's probably the best with ball lightning and everything we have going on here. We have the bigger wall to fight. You find a forge hot and ready to smelt, yet oddly unattended. You think you could use it, but your little Peglin hands aren't made to handle that heat. You can either upgrade, take the smithing hammer, or take the forge itself. Forge lets you upgrade orbs as you take them, so we're going to do that. Going into the 3rd act, we might add some orbs, and we want to get them upgraded as soon as possible, as cheaply as possible. I'd rather trade health for that. You manage to slide your satchel over the forge, and it disappears into the void. You're not sure why you thought this would work, but you're glad you tried it. Alright, let's get to the final boss of the 2nd floor here. We can skip over the Dag Orb, going straight to Spintress payment. Maybe it's worth it. We'll just have to see. I mean, we'll take one guy out. We can detonate all the bombs with this, I think. Not the worst. We got some Belusion. There we go. Lots of bombs. Lots of damage. I like that the bombs keep refreshing. Definitely helps deal extra damage. Get more pegs. Oh, you're gonna fall right down the middle. There we go. We actually slid the pebble in on the right. Perfect. Refresh right at the bottom. You'll do the ball lightning here. We hit many, many pegs there, but not a lot of damage from ball lightning. There we go. All or nothing. Finally, now we're hitting some pegs. 1,300 damage. That's actually really strong. Oh, come on, Spintress payment. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. 2,000. All right, let's see if the Dag Orb can get us close. I don't think it's going to finish him. Really don't. I could be wrong. Getting him close is what all it's doing. That's okay. You can shoot the all or nothing. There's enough refreshes in the area. Perfect. And that is the wall taken down. We're going to reach this third floor, get another boss relic, and we'll see who our boss is on the final act here. Generator applies lightning slime to every 8 pegs hit. Lightning slimed pegs are durable and zap nearby pegs when hit. I mean, that does sound pretty good. Board will contain 10 additional refreshes, but each refresh only refreshes 8% of pegs, minimum 5. Ooh, but that's a lot of crits to hit. I think that's good. I don't even need to read the others. We're going for the refresh our crits build. Oh wow, look at all these refreshes. Nice. Bound to hit one. That's why I went for it. Eliminated that mushroom. The shroom eliminators. Another shroom down. 20 spintel points on the mushroom. See what the Dag Orb can do to this big guy. 250, not the worst. Get potion bolt rolling. Nice, lots of pegs affected with that. Oh wow, 314 Belusion. I think we're never gonna get hit. Ooh, Spintress payment is going to take this guy out in one shot. Protect Orb, gain 4 bulwark every 10 pegs hit. When drawn, gain 2 bulwark. Circe, multi-ball, when this orb leaves the pegboard, gain 1 bulwark. Cruciball, every attack is a crit. Convert every 8 pegs to a temporary crit. Doesn't activate crits when hit. And then another Generate Orb. Let's upgrade the Dag Orb. I've been riding with it for a while, and it actually does seem to fit with the build. It's going for crits, of course, so would make sense to upgrade it. So we can either get navigation inflation. Every coin collected during navigation is worth 4 coins. Refilibuster. Whenever the board is refreshed, deal damage to all enemies equal to the number of pegs restored. And then tactical retreat. Refreshes move every shot. Honestly, the refilibuster with all these refreshes might be really good. Nice, and we did get it. Let's see if we can deal a bunch of damage with that. I think we're going to want to go for the elite after this normal battle, so let's go left to start. And then at shop, ooh, that does look interesting. Icing even. I mean, it's not the best with the synergy, but it's definitely restoring some pegs. There we go. Spintress payment gets one down already. All right, let's get potion bolt rolling here. A little bit on everything. Beautiful, beautiful. Lots of bombs. And then all or nothing definitely gets a crit. Just the mushroom left. Not even a question. As soon as we hit a crit, he was done for. Let's upgrade the Dag Orb up to the next echelon here. Only does 13. Not as good as the other orbs, but still it's getting better. More consistency is good. We'd rather all the things we shoot to be pretty good. Ooh, first bomber down. Potion bolt. A little bit of slime here and there. Not too shabby. Then we'll go to the Spintress payment. Nice. Definitely takes a fella out here. I think ball lightning is what we want for these bombs. Yeah. Hurts a little bit, but that is most of his health. There we go. A little bit of damage. We're going to get a reload. You do have a lot of illusion, so I don't feel much in danger at all. Every time we hit a refresh, it goes up. He's just getting stronger, but he'll never hit me. Really, these bombs hit me more than anyone has. Ouch. Step to ball level 2. Ball lightning. Ballings deals splash damage to enemies immediately to the left and right of the target. Toil and Trouble applies 4 Spinfection on hit, and on crit apply an additional 3 Spinfection. Can target any enemy. I would, but it's just not really in the build. Pegboards start with 2x as many bombs. I think that's what we were going for here. Yeah. I think that's the best. We also have the bomb on a stick and the... Oh, we don't have the bomb on the stick. We just have the enhanced gunpowder. Still pretty good. Pretty good together. If we had the bomb on the stick, this would be really strong. Get one here. One bomb. Perfect. We take out the next obstacle. Let's see if we can hit a refresh. Can. But he's off screen already. Oh well. Let's get the potion bolt going. Lots of slime to be had. Lots of healing as well. Yep, we're just gonna keep dodging. Taking the first one out. Get some Spintel points. Boy, do I love my Spintel. This damage on refresh is like really good, consistent in the middle of the fight damage. Really finish off some low level enemies. Definitely has its perks. Ooh, and I think this guy is gonna go straight down. Oh yeah. I mean, it's 46 damage per crit. 25 if I don't even hit a crit. I mean, it's hard to lose with that. Where do we want to go? Definitely want to go to a shop at some point, just see what they have. Doesn't seem like we're going to get another chance unless we go far right, but I don't really care for far right path. Let's just go middle, chest. I think that's the best. Go for the question mark, that's middle. Stumble onto a strange mirror with shadows flickering in the reflection. You're drawn closer and closer until your nose is nearly touching the glass. The shadows are speaking a language you've never heard before, but you understand their offer. Remove an orb, remove all orbs. Let's remove the Peggle. You embrace the infernal energy and push your Peggle level 1 through the mirror. You hope the shadows make good use of it. We're going to go right this time, hopefully. It did work. And we're going to get our 2 chests. Start with the potion vault, just to get the board randomized a little bit. Good use of the bombs. Then we're going to do the Spintress payment. It is a 2750. No matter how many pegs we hit, it pretty much takes out the enemy. All or nothing. There we go. Enemy should be going down here. If only we dealt more damage with crits. Here, how about we try again? There's another 1,000. All lightning. Bombs and some lightning. I mean, we have 400 illusion. It's going to be pretty hard for him to actually get a hit through. 2 more turns to actually take him out. 3,000 damage on the Spinter's payment. That boss is not going to stand a chance. Thinking we're good here. Chest and then chest. Crit equilibrium. When drawn, if your orb's base damage is greater than its crit damage, the board will contain 1 less crit. Otherwise, it will contain an additional crit. Precise Knuckles. Every 3 times the board is refreshed, gain 1 must circle. I think that's bad compared to Crit Equilibrium. I think we're going to get more out of it this way. Couldn't just blow up the chest for me. Oh well. We do get our shop this way. Which we don't want to downgrade our damage too much against the final boss, but it would be nice to see what relics we could get. Because a good relic can really change the course of the fight. Shoot the potion vault so we get some random effects and a lot of coins. Wipe the board clean, I say. All the bombs possible, and we win the fight. Let's just continue on to the next one. Another fight after this one, a shop, and then we will be at the final boss. Our first run on the channel. It's going pretty good so far. I like the build. Honestly, the relics are what's really carrying us right now. We have a lot of bomb potential, and then the crit is just off the charts with these orbs. Buff orb, level 1, gain 2 bulwark every 12 pegs hit. It's big. Don't need any of those. On to the next fight. Our last one before the boss. Go ball lightning. Bombs as much as possible here to start. Then we'll just take one out with all or nothing. Oh, close. I mean, I think the dagger will finish off nicely there. Not the strongest one we have, so it's not too big of a hassle to use. Interest payment is just really strong. Couple bombs, but no damage. Let's just use the Spinterest payment to finish her off. Yeah, like it was nothing. Evisorb rate, weak regular damage, massive crit damage, can target any enemy. Concentration only hits refreshes, crits, and bombs, and pierces through all others, can target any enemy. I just don't think we need anything. We'll just go to the shop and see what they have. That's really funny that the Belusion saved us from taking damage to the fire on the sides. Bomb baton, extra 3 bombs, meaning 6 bombs. That's perfect. Deal 10 on reload, walls and bottom bouncers are extra bouncy. When the enemy hits you, deal with an attack, apply 15 darkness to that enemy. Let's just do that. Honestly, do we need to remove something? Maybe the dag orb. Keep it more concise. Keep our money up so that the final boss feels a lot easier. There we go. Lots of money. Bomb. 800 damage. Perfect. That big fella's down. This build is so wild. That's the fight. Honestly, don't need anything. We're going to the final boss. Got a lot of coins. This is the dragon. He's gonna have a horde of coins that we're fighting him on top of. Get this attack charge up to the fullest it can be. Perfect. Take him out. And deal 3,000 a hit. We're gonna only have 4 turns here. Definitely sucking us in for an attack, but I think our Belusion's got it covered. Nice, a little bit of damage. Wow, 2 damage to us. Good job, Dragon. You really tried your hardest. I commend you for that. Let's clear out a whole bunch with the ball lightning. Then let's sink our Spintress into the Spintress payment into the left corner here. No, it fell down the right side. Not as much as we could have done. Really unfortunate. There we go. That's the Belusion stacking up though. Only took 3. This build is really strong with the relics we have. I think that's the end of the fight. It is. Wow, what a great first run coming out on Peglin on the channel. We really unlocked that Cruciball one with some style. Got a bomb build, refresh crits, plus 10 refresh orbs, or refresh pegs. It was really crazy. This was a really fun build. All focused on the Spintress payment and having 500 gold. Win the game once on each class and something new might happen. Ooh, I wonder what that's going to be. We'll have to find out in a few videos here whenever we finish the Spinventor, Baladin, and what was the last one called? The Roundrel? Kind of like a rogue. I think we'll play the Spinventor in the next video. But thank you all for watching some Peglin. It was a blast to try it out for the first time on the channel, and I hope you all stop by for the next episode. See you Neanderthals back at the Cro-Magnon Cave. Have a good day, everybody.